Hi, and welcome to another video of Are You Arty Kids? So in this video, we're going to look at street art, and we're just going to do a really simple little tag stroke collage. So what I've done is I have pre-printed a brick wall. So I just went onto Google Images and just printed it. This could be anything. It could be a subway train. It could be a concrete wall. Just got a generic brick wall that you might see graffiti or street art on. And I was looking through my book, which I have, my street logos book, and I got some logos off the internet, some just generic sort of like little logos and artist images that I'm going to use. So I photocopied that onto one sheet and I cut them out all into little pieces like this. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to sort of make my own little graffiti wall. So I thought, well, it'd be nice to maybe draw a little tag on or something like that. So I'm just going to use maybe like a spray paint style letter on here. So I'm going to write the word, write the word art. So I can zoom in a little bit. So I'm just going to maybe just do little stick letters just for spacing. Just going to space that out in stick, just so you can just about see it. And then what I'm going to do, as you can imagine, it's sort of like a spray paint. So I'm going to drip this down. Obviously it doesn't show up very well in pencil, but it just gives me a position. So I'm just trying to get it sort of drippy styly. So what I'm doing, I just had a practice earlier on, so I'm trying to do this sort of thing. So just do the sticks, and then I'm just pulling all of these. So basically, just gravity will pull everything down. So just literally just trying to imagine like a little teardrop shape. So we're just trying to put imagine the paint or the aerosol has run. So everything's going to run down on all the parts of the letters. So I'm just going to put this in, just loosely. Okay, so drafted that out. As I say, it can be quite rough, because this is obviously in a graffiti style. Make that a bit wider, a bit fatter, I think. So that's just going to go for positioning. Then what I might do is I might just sort of go over this with a little bit of pencil crayon. So obviously it is over a brick wall, so it doesn't want to be too neat. I'm going for a sort of grungy feel. Zoom out a little bit. So I'm going to refine that in a little while. And then we're going to need glue stick, which you never find a glue stick what do you want on. Going through all my drawers to try to find, aha, a glue stick. There we go. Which is probably dead. It's not very sticky. So what we're going to do is position some of these logos around. So let's just zoom in on that. So we're just going to start placing little bits with this very non-sticky glue. And the good thing about this being non-sticky is that it can look a little bit like proper street art. So it's like it's been bill posted quite roughly. I just drop them where they fall. And then loosely start sticking these on. I'll actually just tear some of these as well. Start to create our little collage wall. So I cut these out with scissors, but could rip some of these actually, which either that sort of bill fly posting. I'm just building up. So I'm doing it quite quickly because I don't want to think too much about it. Flip some of these ends over. I think what I might do is just gonna fine line this so this stands out. A now. Then what I think I might do. Put a bit of shadow. Just on there for impact. Then we'll do so just let that stand out a little bit more. Now just start to go over a little bit more intensity of colour, saturation. I'm just going to keep adding. As I say, glue's awful, but actually for this particular video it's great because it acts like that wallpaper paste, like people fly poster with. I like that monkey image. Where's he gonna go? It's a bit too neat though, so I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe tear, just nip some of this away. I don't know. Let's try gloopily stick him on. And then what I might do is I might just tear some out. So if you rip down rather than ripping up, so instead of ripping up like that, if you rip down, you'll tend to get the white edge not necessarily showing on pictures that you're tearing out. Boom, boom. Oh, this glue's awful. We lose the illusion a little bit with this white border, so you can always trim that off if you wanted to. So you don't want to be too neat. Might actually, I think I am gonna tear this wall off. Oh, I quite like that ragged top actually, so I'm gonna do the same off here and the back. It's looking a bit better, a bit more wall-like. Let's lose the bottom. Tear that up. Yeah, that's good. I like this sort of tearing up. What might be quite, you could always layer behind as if you're looking over a wall. That would be quite cool to put a skyline behind it. Oops, a bit too much. There we go. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, it's a picture of Lemmy out of Motorhead. I think we have to have Lemmy Kilminster on the picture. Put him there. There we go. Now, if I can find it, use this. Use this for a while. This is one of these Tipex pens. Just see if I can get this going. Let's put some highlights on. Might just work on the bottom of the posters there actually, anywhere that's white. Might just work onto so it looks as if it's a little bit more integrated, as if it's been painted. And then what I'm going to do is I can find some. I'm going to get some charcoal. There we go. I'm going to get some charcoal and I might just grunge some of this up. Doesn't take very well to a photocopy, but maybe where there's just black edges to some of these pictures. Not on that, maybe. Just gonna so just age some of this a little bit. Just age that. And then just go back and find, I can find my pencil frame drawer. Do some labels in all these drawers. Here we go. Find a nice yellow. Just needs a bit of, maybe a bit of pop. On that red, I think. Maybe a bit of orange as well, maybe. Oh, I could actually. I quite like maybe yellowing onto some of these. Just integrating them the more by running the colour onto the background. I might do that if I can find an orange. So by just running the colour from the picture, the core colour, could almost be like the colours run, and it also makes the image look a little bit more like it's worked on to the picture, and that's quite nice. That glue's drying now. Just getting some more colour tone into that. That's the thing, you can be quite heavy-handed and rough with this. Just going to go over black again, I think. Just go through. Okay. Right, so I think I could keep adding to that, but that is my very quick 20-minute graffiti street art wall with some graffiti street art lettering. Hope you enjoyed. If you like, then like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.